see. Good morning, beloved. Today we're going to talk about visions of four beasts in Daniel. We're going to continue with Daniel chapter 7. Daniel chapter 7, it says, in the first year of King Belshazzar of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions in his head as he lay in bed. Then he wrote down the dream. I, Daniel, saw in my vision by night the four winds of heaven stirring up the great sea. The great sea. And four great beasts came out of the sea, different from one another. The first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. Then as I watched, its wings was plucked off, and it was lifted up from the ground and made to stand on 2 feet like a human being, and human mind was given to it. Another beast appeared, a second one that looked like a bear. It was raised up on one side and had 3 tusks by its mouth. Among its teeth was told, arise, devour many bodies. After this, as I watched, another appeared like a leopard. The beast had 4 wings of a bird on its back, and 4 heads, and dominion was given to it all. After this, I saw in the vision by night a 4th beast, terrifying and dreadful and exceedingly strong. It had a great iron teeth and was stamping and devouring, breaking into pieces what was left with its feet. My. It was different from all the beasts that preceded it, and it had 10 horns. I was considering the horns when another horn appeared, a little one, coming up from among them to make room for it. 3 of the earlier horns was plucked by its roots. There were eyes like human eyes in the horn, and a mouth speaking arrogantly. Judgment before the Ancient One. As I watched, thrones were set in place, and the Ancient One took his throne. His clothing was white as snow, and his hair of his head like pure wool. His throne was fiery flames, and its wheels were burning fire. A stream of fire issued and flowed from his presence. 1,000,000 served him. Oh my goodness. And 10,000 times 10,000 stood attending to him. The court sat in judgment, and the books were open. I watched them because of the noise of the arrogant words that the horn was speaking. And as I watched, the beast was put to death, and its body destroyed and given over to be burned with fire. As the rest of the beasts, their lives were prolonged for a season and a time. As I watched in the night visions, I saw one like a human being coming down from the clouds of heaven. And he came to the Ancient One and was presented before him. To him was given dominion and glory and kingship, that all the peoples and nations and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that shall not pass away, and his kingship is one that shall never be destroyed. As for me, Daniel, my spirit was troubled within me, and the visions of my head terrified me. I approached one of the attendants to ask him the truth concerning all this, so he said that he would disclose to me the interpretation of the matter. As for these 4 great beasts, and 4 kings shall arise out of the earth, but the holy ones of the Most High shall receive the kingdom and resist the kingdom forever and ever and ever. Then I desired to know the truth concerning the 4th beast, which was different from all the rest, exceedingly terrifying, with his teeth of iron and claws of bronze, and which devoured and broke into pieces and stamped what was left with his feet, and concerning the 10 horns that was on his head, which came up, and to make room with 3 of them fell out the horn that had eyes and a mouth that spoke arrogantly, that seemed greater than the others. As I looked, this horn made war with the holy ones and was prevailing over them until the Ancient One came. Then judgment was given for the holy ones of the Most High, and the time arrived when the holy ones gained possession of the kingdom. This is what he said, as for the 4th beast, there shall be a 4th kingdom of earth that shall be different from all the other kingdoms. It shall devour the whole earth and trample it down and break it into pieces. As for the 10 horns out of the kingdom, 10 kings shall arise, and another shall rise after them. This one shall be different from the former ones, and shall put down 3 kings. He shall speak words against the Most High, shall wear out the holy ones of the Most High, and shall attempt to change the sacred seasons and the law. And they shall be given into his power for a time, 2 times and a half time. Then the court shall sit in judgment, and his dominion shall be taken away to be consumed and totally destroyed. The kingship and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the holy ones of the Most High. The kingdom shall be an everlasting kingdom, and dominions shall serve and obey them. Hear the account of the ends. As for me, Daniel, my thoughts greatly terrified me, and my face turned pale, but I kept the matter in my mind. Imagine, Daniel was interpreting all the king's dream, and now he has this terrifying dream. But what he rests assured of is that God's kingdom is an everlasting kingdom and a one that will last. So as you go through your day, through different wildernesses, just remember that the kingdom of God is eternal. Have a great day, beloved. Bye-bye.